Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a couple of kooky, crazy kids in love that love reacting to some Invincible.
Yes, we do.
Season 4, Episode 8 finale.
It's the finale. We're here.
Yep. If you want all of our reactions for Invincible, we got a playlist for you in the description of the video. And we also have our full uncut reactions over on Patreon. So let's get to this. I'm very scared. Very nervous.
I don't know if I'm ready, if I'm honest, but we'll dive in anyway.
Keep up this on Patreon. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
This is the third act of sabotage by the Relonian natives this week.
I urge you to reconsider. Do you?
This is our home.
No, this place
Not
is
anymore.
Viltrumites, surrender! I choose death! He'll be okay. They mostly want me to deal with one small problem.
I agree with you. He needs to be benched.
Viltrumites. They've gone to Earth.
Still too many of them.
One is one too many.
Mm-hmm.
When their intent is to do what Viltrumites do.
Holy shit.
Okay, yeah, that's what we're doing.
Oh. All right. So, I guess their world was destroyed, so they plan on just destroying Earth. I think they're going to like procreate.
I'm not
Guess not.
convinced that they still aren't, but I think they might want weaker numbers.
Oh.
I think you might want to stay down.
Mm-hmm. That would be so damn scary. I might have rather just had my head stomped in quicker. Don't see it coming.
Mark?
What?
You need to stop worrying and sleep.
I don't need to.
There's nothing we can do until we get home.
And where else would he be?
I don't know.
Exactly.
One question.
So that was just in Mark's mind, or?
What exactly is the plan if the Viltrumites are on Earth?
I'm worried about the worst case scenario. Maybe.
Ah, I see. Great.
I look dumb.
You looked dumb before. Now you look regal.
Dumb and regal.
Still a little dumb, though.
And what if, hypothetically, someone found that level of responsibility,
There's a fly here.
uncomfortable and maybe misplaced, like drastically misplaced?
Thetis wouldn't have chosen you as his successor if he didn't believe in you. And I wouldn't have let you accept if I didn't believe in you.
Thank you.
Good job.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's waiting for your inauguration.
Perfect thing to say.
You memorized your speech, right?
That's the speech.
Speech?
You help save the galaxy from total annihilation.
You get pink goop.
I figure we can use my space station as a base of operations. It won't be easy, and we'll probably die. But we could search for them from orbit and then try to take them out one by one. I guess what I'm saying is, if it gets real, I'm ready for anything.
They're not ready.
Mm-hmm.
We could let them have Earth. I mean, who really liked that place anyway? Kind of a shithole, am I right?
Just trying to get any kind of reaction out of me.
Attention, everyone. We're entering Earth's solar system.
Finally.
Oh, so you were listening.
What? If Thrag and his people are there, we'll send the ship back to Telescria. Then organize a
Reinforcements.
resistance and wait for reinforcements.
Oh.
Okay, Mark, way to stick to the plan.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna be perfectly fine. Might be what you think said. They're living there peacefully. Infiltrating it.
It's fine so far.
Mm-hmm. Carefully, get too fast, you can create a tidal wave.
Okay, but the cars aren't moving. Oh, okay.
Now the people aren't moving. It's like they're at a stoplight.
Yeah, but they weren't moving in
I know.
any direction.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be different too, Mark.
That's not exactly dropping in quietly.
They're not here.
You don't know that.
That's good.
I mean, they're not here now.
That's less good.
Or at least not that you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I thought.
I'm okay.
Where's Oliver?
We had to leave before he woke up.
What do you mean before he woke up?
He got hurt, but he's in good hands. They're taking care of him.
Who's taking care of him?
He's gonna be fine.
Our people.
But we were worried that
Oh no.
This is the smallest repayment. What you did.
Oh my god, no.
Please tell me that was just a vision.
Mark!
we were worried the Viltrumites might have come here, so we couldn't wait for him.
Even thinking she might die, I didn't think it was gonna be like that. That was gonna be like, I don't know,
I need to see Eve first.
casualty of a battle.
Dad's outside. He's going back to Telestria to be with Oliver tomorrow, so if there's anything you want to say to him.
Put some shoes on.
What were you thinking? You let Oliver get hurt? Then left him on some alien planet alone?
He's not alone.
And didn't I tell you to never come back here again?
I'm trying, Debbie.
Yes, you are. You are very trying right now.
Oliver was so brave. Once we're done setting up a warning system to make sure Earth is safe, I'm heading back to be with Oliver until he's better. Debbie, it broke my heart to see him hurt.
You need to have a heart to have it broken.
Stop. Stop treating me like you don't know me.
But she doesn't know that she does.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of my way.
You need to give me a chance to make things right.
I don't need
She's-
to do anything.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. She doesn't need to do anything.
You believe in rehabilitation, in second chances.
Thank
I
goodness.
didn't understand it before, but I always loved how strongly you fought for it.
Mm.
You thought,
So now I'm asking you to fight for me.
and you did, even if I was hiding part of myself from you. But everything's changed since then. Please, let me show you who I am now.
You don't have to do anything you don't want to do, Debbie.
I don't know where you're sleeping,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not here.
Zoe!
Dude, you're a mess.
I know.
Do you fall asleep on a donut?
I missed you so much. Look at you. You're so alive.
I missed you too. And you're so,
Dirty.
Kind of
this.
animal cracker?
Yeah, that's Animal Cracker, I think.
Did the, shower break up here or something?
Wait, it absolutely did.
Not.
This Geldarian stuff, I tell you, it is not reliable. The washing machine broke too. Wait, is the war over? Did we win? What happened?
I wish I knew.
Eve?
Mark! I thought
The worst.
so long. I thought
Hey, don't you know him?
Aww.
And my powers came back.
They just came back?
Yeah. And my dad threw his back out at work, so I stayed here to help him and my mom around the house. I put Invincible ink on hold once you left. And maybe you noticed, but not using my powers, living here, eating with my parents, I haven't had the time to take care of myself much, so...
All I noticed was how much I missed you.
Good answer.
I missed you too.
Eve,
Yeah?
Some bad shit's about to go down.
I'm not sure I'm okay. The Viltrumites, they're just out there somewhere. We destroyed their home.
But you said there's not that many of them, right? With the Guardians and Cecil and everyone else, would...
If they decide to come here,
Nothing you can do to stop them.
it won't make a difference.
Maybe we'll be grateful now for all of Cecil's gadgets.
Mm-hmm.
String oscillators are tuned, quantum components are in superposition.
Oh yeah.
We're ready.
It's people trapped in another dimension. Rex and
5,
Monster Girl.
4, 3, 2, 1. It worked!
Oh shit.
Close it, close it, close it, close it, close it!
Jesus.
Beetlejuice is coming through. Where's the off switch? Put those other 2 buttons down. Hit everything. Okay, that works too.
Who hasn't wanted to do that to their computer at one point or another?
Transdimensional physics is not my area of expertise.
You don't say. That's the second we've had this month.
Oh.
We're trying our best. Why are there no reports? They're planning revenge while we do nothing. A cornered Viltrumite is an even more dangerous Viltrumite.
You need to show them you're in charge.
Cannot stand.
Everyone, order.
We must.
A little bit more forceful. Maybe I shut the fuck up.
And
why haven't we found them?
I'm glad you asked. Thank you. That is because, there's less than 40 Viltrumites left, and space, I think we all know, it's very big. While I am concerned too, this is just going to take some time,
We do not appreciate your flippantness.
Well, I don't appreciate your angry-ness or your blame-iness.
Good job.
And none of our worlds will be safe until the entire race is made extinct forever.
Okay, so you're extreme.
Well, what about, Nolan? We wouldn't have won the war without him.
You haven't
Mark
won
and
the war.
Oliver, too. They saved our lives.
Was he simply using them as a weapon against their own people?
Hold on.
Why do you
The latter.
equivocate?
You're not.
I'm not.
Now more than ever, we need strong leadership.
It's not you.
As much as I love discussing genocide with all of you, we will find the Viltrumites, no matter where they are hiding. And when that happens, I will decide what we do next. Meeting over. Or adjourned, or whatever.
Could have gone better.
Could have gone worse.
You blew up their entire planet? Isn't that kind of
Extreme.
extreme? Where are they going to go now if they don't have a home?
That's the problem. We don't.
Again, and just in his head. He's seeing death everywhere he goes.
He's got PTSD.
Since no one else is freaked out. Oh.
Mark?
He's still processing whatever happened to him out there.
He's Black Canary.
How can you tell?
Yeah.
Because I've seen that look before.
Where?
In the mirror.
The mirror.
They just left Oliver there, alone, in some alien hospital on some
I'm
other
supposed to be
planet,
here to
light
support.
years from here.
Just let her vent.
Then why don't you go see Oliver?
I just said he's on some alien world a billion miles from here.
And you know aliens.
Yeah.
Kind of things never stopped you before.
What are you talking about?
Superheroes,
need a vacation.
villains, spaceships, other planets. I mean, all that stuff is your world, whether you think it is or not. It's probably also another reason why things between us didn't work out.
Paul.
No, it's okay.
What?
I'm just glad we're still friends.
Aww.
You're different, Debbie. You're as much a part of these aliens, space wars, and superhero showdowns as Mark or Oliver are.
You're just too good of a guy.
You just don't see it.
Didn't fit in this world. You're too good. We can't kill you, so we're just gonna have her break up with you.
Mark,
What?
I know what happened with my powers.
Yeah, about that.
What do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
They weren't working because my body was going through some changes.
Like what?
Oh,
There's
so she
something I
lost
need to
it.
tell you.
Baby?
Eve,
so.
you can tell me anything.
No. I'm not gonna believe it.
The terrible thing is, he's not going to know when it really happened versus when it isn't. If she did just tell him that she's pregnant, though, that's not the facial expression you want him to be making. No. Wake up, Mark. They're doing a good job because one of these days, like you said, it's gonna be real one of these times.
What were you gonna say?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Mark, I
Say it. Just say it.
had an abortion.
What?
I was pregnant, Mark. And I found out just before you left.
I don't...
Please, let me. I need to say it all first, okay? I didn't tell you because I wanted you thinking about coming home alive, not this.
Yep.
And when you were
That was the right
gone,
move.
I was so alone.
Without her
And
powers.
the thought of going through everything by myself,
With your unsupportive
I made a
parents.
decision. But I should have. I don't know. Oh my God.
These are extreme circumstances. You
Yeah.
wanted to tell him. There you go.
Sorry I did this to you. I should have been here. I love you.
Poor Eve.
Yeah. I mean, how long has he been gone? So how much she's had to go through alone?
Why did you make me do this?
And all the while surrounded by her parents who make her feel like crap.
You'll outlast every fragile, insignificant being on this planet. What will you have after 500 years?
Think it's a good idea coming back here again?
Earth or this specific spot?
Both.
Take your pick. Come on, Nolan. That's close enough.
You don't have to be afraid.
I will never not be afraid of you.
That is fair.
I'm sorry for all the suffering I caused here.
Earth or this specific spot?
Your choice.
Yeah, it means something. I'm not sure it means enough, but it means something.
Good answer.
I assume since you're back, you all won the war. I don't need to worry about your old Viltrumite pals dropping by unannounced.
Yeah.
Win is strong.
We won the war.
About
But there are still almost 40 of them in hiding somewhere.
I'm sorry. You call that winning?
Exactly.
Jesus f***ing Christ. Great job out there.
Our ship is installing an early warning
knocked
system
out 10 more.
to let the coalition of planets know if a Viltrumite cruiser enters your solar system.
And how long would it take the cavalry to get here if one did?
Not quick enough.
2 weeks.
Oh, this just gets better and better, doesn't it?
I can stay, help protect Earth in case they come, make up for my mistakes.
Yeah, but you against 40.
Earth isn't your therapy couch, Nolan.
Good line.
Until then, get the f*** off my planet.
I risked my life out there, trying to win this war. I almost died.
Great start. Nearly died 2,341 more times. And then we can talk.
How many people you
Surprised that number seems a little low to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, just saying I'm sorry doesn't really make up for mass murder. It's gonna take a lot more.
How are you doing?
I should be asking you that.
Mark.
No, don't try to make me feel okay about this. I got you pregnant, and then I wasn't here for you, and you had to...
It's okay.
It's not fucking okay. We didn't beat them, Eve. All we did was give them nothing to lose.
Spiraling.
It's like there's this bomb that's gonna go off somewhere. And even if they never come here, if they never come to Earth, once we find them, I'm gonna have to go back out there and fight them again. And not be here. I can't do this to you. It's not fair.
Mark, stop.
Good job, Eve.
I know what could happen to you, or me, or anyone else. I've lost people. People I loved more than anything. This is my choice, Mark. I know the risks, and I know at some point it's gonna hurt worse than I've ever been hurt before.
But till that
But
day
not
happens, it's
being
worth
here, not trying, not taking those risks with you, that's not how I want to live. You just need to make the same choice. Hey, you know what? Maybe it'll be me off in space for 10 months next time.
Hello, Eve?
Mr. Grayson?
Just Nolan.
Yeah.
Please. The ship's almost done installing the sensor network. After that, I'm heading back to Telescria to check on Oliver and continue the search for...
She's going with you. Oh, that face.
I'm sorry, Debbie. I was just leaving.
Yeah,
Good.
with me.
Let's go.
Because you're taking me with you. What kind of parent would I be
Good.
if I wasn't there for Oliver?
Oh, thank God. I think she's going to live through this episode.
What
Please
about
don't speak too soon.
Paul?
Not that it's any of your business, but we ended it months ago. He's a good man, and I care for him very much. But our lives were too different. Speaking of Paul, he's offered to help, so call him if there's any problems with the house. I don't know how long I'll be gone.
No
so
one's doing a
all I
happy
know is
dance
we're
over
on
Paul.
auto.
This is a chance.
Are you
Sure about this?
sure about this?
You think I'm the only one of us who can't go to another planet?
No, I mean,
I would do it for you. Oliver's no different.
Oh, she's the best.
Yeah, she is.
I'll see you soon.
The ship can't land. It can come down into our atmosphere, but
You gotta ride with him.
I'll have to...
Like old times.
fine. Tell Oliver I miss him.
You can like
If you need to get in
hold on to his
contact
back.
with us, Cecil can send a message through the warning system. Otherwise, I'll let you know when we find Thrag.
What just happened?
We're about to leave orbit. The view through the main screen is
beautiful.
Really spectacular, if you'd like to see it.
When's the next time you're gonna get a chance?
I was gonna say, I'm like, I love to read, but like, come on.
I know you hate him, but I mean, this is once in a lifetime.
Wow. That is beautiful.
Nope. Just
Don't do it.
don't ruin this moment for her.
There you go.
Yep.
I can't say I'm happy about this.
Let her come to you.
Seems like you and your dad just kicked the hornet's nest without getting rid of all the bugs.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Pretty good metaphor.
We'll figure it out, kid. The whole world will get behind us on this.
Okay, stop picking us out.
Because they're doing a great job. Because like, who do you think's gonna die? We'll
Yeah.
show you all of them. Let's see. So please recognize this.
Hey, Mark. Donald!
It's, you know how a long time ago you said you had people I could talk to? Professionals?
Yeah?
Good job, Mark.
Of course. We'll take care of it. We can do the debrief in a few days. Donald, why don't you give Mark a lift home?
Way to ask for help. Way to recognize it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty blatantly obvious, but still, like, it's still tough to ask for it. It's not easy for everyone. Especially when you're a superhero.
Just been sitting here?
I've lived in this house my entire life. It's never been this quiet.
I bet that feels strange. You should go out for a flight. No destination, not looking for trouble, just a flight.
Fresh air.
I don't want to.
That's exactly why you should.
Are splayed out on your floor. Lie.
Man, if you could do that,
I know.
how would you not do that just like all the freaking time?
The pieces don't fit together in your mind. Your father was not a saint. And in the photo.
I'm afraid after this, like, him going away, something bad's gonna happen. Just like the calm before the storm.
Distant place you would rather.
So it's doing a good job keeping you on the edge of your seat.
Making you feel what Mark feels.
Exactly.
In place where you don't belong.
Why do I feel like this is not a vision? An hallucination? Shit. I've been watching you. Seeing who you care about. Yep, he's really there.
Yes, we are here. Stop!
He wants you to listen, not fight.
I've done nothing to your planet. Yet. But if you continue to be irrational...
What do you want?
I was made Grand Regent of Viltrum to lead our people from darkness and ensure the future of our race. It has not been easy. There are 37 of us left.
Less than 40. Yay.
But still more than enough to tear this planet in half.
Yep. It only took 3.
You took our home, so our home is now here. Let me explain your future to you. We will live among you, walk your streets.
You're right, beautiful.
We will disappear within your society. Your people will never know we are here, but they will save us nonetheless as we use them to birth our salvation. Either way, we will rebuild our race. Your very existence proves this is possible. In return, I offer a truce. We will not influence, affect, aid, or endanger Earth in any way, as long as we are undisturbed. You do not have a choice, and yet you must still make one. Do you and your planet accept my terms?
You can't speak for the entire planet.
Or do you choose annihilation for both our people?
Let you use us to breed. Let you get stronger on my planet after everything you've done. No. Never.
Okay.
My answer.
Yes, for
My
now.
answer is
There's nothing you can do right now.
My answer is yes. I accept your terms.
The universe is strange. In a way, you've become our savior, willing or not.
What have I done?
Survived.
Yeah. Live to fight another day.
You have saved the lives of every living thing on this planet. You will not hear from me again.
I somehow doubt that.
Mm-hmm.
Another agreement on interplanetary munitions labeling? What? Maybe Thetis let Thrag kill him on purpose.
The paperwork.
Great, Alan!
I'm definitely not great. And 2, it is not that crazy an idea. Have you seen the amount of paperwork they expect me to do now?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is running the coalition of planets too much for the mighty Alan?
Kinda, yeah. You sure you don't want the job?
I already have a job.
Trade you?
You'd hate my job too.
Yeah.
What's this?
Pretty much most
A
jobs.
message from beyond the grave. Thetis left it for you, in case of his.
Yeah. Thanks. You don't want to know what it says?
That would be improper and illegal. It's encrypted for your eye only.
Plus, you already listened to it.
Besides, I'll just sex it out of you later.
Best answer.
I'd like to see that. I mean, I actually would very much like to see that.
Yeah. And you will.
I know you will live up to the responsibility I have cursed you with.
You must kill Nolan and Mark.
I believe with every fiber of my being that the universe will never be safe until all Viltrumite life is ended. I can only assume, since I am gone, we have not achieved that goal. I have hidden a terrible weapon of last resort. I only hesitated to use it because it may also strike down those with similar genetics. Mark's people, for instance. Nolan knows of the weapon's existence, but he does not and cannot know this. Alan, for the good of all living beings, use the Scourge virus to finish what I started and let nothing stop you. No matter the cost. Every last Viltrumite must die.
Well, Mark better keep that shit a secret for a little while. I don't know, man. They did a really great job with this finale because you know they still gave us the Invincible like crazy deaths and violence and everything that you know that we all love, but doing it just through Mark's breakdown, and then that which pays off in the moment when he finally does see Thrag. And you know, like Mark, like you said, it puts us in Mark's shoes. We're all expecting this violence and this like crazy finale where they're going to fight on Earth and it's, but to have it end up being like a peace talk with a Viltrumite was unexpected.
I got this feeling as Thrag and Mark were talking. I'm like, are they going to team up in the future? Because I feel like the two of them, there seems like an understanding between them. Not that they are in agreement, but that they are both leaders desperately trying to save their people and will do whatever it takes to survive, even Mark having to agree to terms that he doesn't want to. And Thrag being like, you're going to agree whether you like it or not. We're choosing to go the nicer way, but we can make this the harder way. And then they gave us the scene with Alan shortly after I had that thought. And I was like, are they just going to spin everything on its head? I'm like, Alan can't want to do this. Like, I understand if he ever found out that the Viltrumites are among them, but still, he can't want to kill Mark and Nolan. And
yeah,
of course, as a leader, if he thought 2 deaths versus 2 billion, just, man, yeah, don't envy being in any of their positions.
Well, it would be whatever. 8 billion would be like you kill everyone on Earth.
Except for the few that they're going to control for their own purposes.
No, I meant Alan. If they release the virus, he's going to kill everybody.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It kills everyone on Earth too. Because I was hoping, I'm like, well, maybe if it just kills the Viltrumites, and and they do have to just choose between this will kill Mark and Nolan, but it'll save everyone on Earth and everyone else in the galaxy. But now it's saving everyone in the galaxy, but you have to sacrifice Earth.
Do your own genocide, not only of the Viltrumites, but of a completely innocent.
Yeah, and just the unexpected. I think you're right. I think in that moment, Thrag had a lot of respect for Mark because, like he said, the universe is a crazy place. That Mark was the savior of their people, but it was also that, again, just kind of going off what you said, Thrag and Mark both wanting to do whatever it takes to keep the survival of their people. And for both of them, it has been fighting, right? Fight to protect, and fight to protect in Mark's case, fight to subjugate. And in Thrag's case with the Viltrumites, Thrag kind of saw where that ended up, where that got his people. And he's like, now he's going to try another way. And he's willing to, forgive the unforgivable of Mark destroying his homeworld, blowing it up. Is Mark able to put aside his differences? So Thrag's willing to put aside his differences to save his people. Will Mark do the same? And the fact that he does, I think Thrag just, gained a lot of respect for Mark in that moment. And also just the weirdness of, this is what Viltrumite salvation has come to. Peace.
Yeah.
Because if Mark says no, and there's a fight, he said, oh yeah, we'll kill billions and they'll subjugate the rest or whatever. But there's a very real possibility that everyone dies. They end up blowing up the Earth. And sure, maybe some of the Viltrumites survive, but they don't really survive because are they going to find another place that has similar genetics and they can create offspring like Mark? Oliver, but
Thrag said he wasn't good enough.
Yeah, and his people don't live long enough, so that's not gonna be good. Yeah, so it was just a very great scene between the two of them.
Felt like they also did a great job in this season overall with just sort of Mark's mental health struggle and mental health decline. Ultimately culminating in the PTSD visions in this episode. But even going back into just sort of the intrusive thoughts he was having, which I think is kind of one of those sort of first steps that many people can relate to. It's that thing of we all have negative thoughts, right? That's one thing, but it's the intrusive thoughts that come in when you can't stop them, when you can't sleep at next to your girlfriend in bed, when you're not able to focus. Those are the ones where it's that's kind of that first warning sign that you should talk to someone because something's going on that your brain just can't ignore. And I felt like they did a very good job with that. And so that speech he gives about, it's there's this bomb out there and it could go off at any time. And it made me think, obviously Mark is in extraordinary circumstances and obviously he's having a bit of a mental health crisis right now. But that's also the world we live in too, right? There is that possibility. You never know. And I think about America where we just have an epidemic of gun violence that happens. You don't know when you walk into a store if there's going to be some nut job there with a gun. And it's that could happen to anyone at any time, but you can't live your life like that. You can't live your life thinking, if I walk out the door, this terrible thing's going to happen. If I leave my loved one alone, something terrible is going to happen to them because that's going to suffocate you.
It's interesting. I was like Mark, and I thought the Viltrumites were going to go in there and conquer and destroy everything, and then like maybe subjugate a few people, like, you know, a few people, whatever, subjugate whatever.
Have some baby makers.
Yeah, exactly. But I thought they were going to like completely take over the world. I'm just like, I don't think they could live amongst humans, like, you know, because, you know, they're so beneath them. And then you had the thought of like, no, they're going to go in there, like, you can't tell the difference between a Viltrumite and a human. So they could just live amongst them, and that they wouldn't know anything where they are and how to find them, which is ultimately what Thrag ended up doing. So it's interesting that I think like Mark and you think like Thrag.
Yeah.
You're a true Viltrumite. Beautiful.
Boom. This is what it's come to. I mean, strategically, like, I very much see where you were coming from, because, you know, the Viltrumites, they are disgusted by any species lower than them, which is every species as far as they're concerned. And they obviously have a very big bone to pick with Mark and Nolan, and the easiest way to do that would be to destroy Earth. You know, vengeance, eye for an eye. It's going to sound weird to say because he's our villain, but what I love about Thrag, that while he is devastated by the loss of the planet and the history that was there and everything for his people, because he does love his people, he does think. He is not purely driven by emotion. He is not purely driven by vengeance. He is not, oh my God, I'm blanking on his name. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. How am I?
Conquest?
Thank you. I kept wanting to say Gladiator, and I knew that wasn't it. He's not Conquest. You know, he plays chess. He thinks strategically. He's thinking about 5 steps ahead for the good of all of his people, not just his emotional response to something in the moment or a desire for, you know, like bloodthirstiness. And so the strategy of like, where could they just disappear? Well, the easiest places is Earth. And I love that moment where the guys are like wolf whistling at the one Viltrumite, and she walks by like any other woman is going to walk by. But then just like any other woman, as soon as she gets past him, she has that look of disgust, like just, ugh, you know, obviously for her, it's because they're not just obnoxious guys, but there's also like, they're beneath her, they're humans. But I liked that moment of, you know, they're still there and they don't necessarily love that they have to blend in, but they're all on board with Thrag's plan.
Yeah. So before we filmed this, we did a little short talking about what we thought was going to happen in this episode. I mean, you guys kind of thought about death. So like, someone's going to die in this episode. It's going to be huge. And I said I thought Deb was going to die. And I was like, I didn't really think it was just like, you know, kind of like a crazy theory. Like, I'm going to throw that out there. I'm like, I think Deb might die. And that's when she actually did, like, the first, you know, I don't know, 5 minutes into this or whatever. Even thinking that it might happen, it was so freaking shocking and so horrifying. And we were, Mark, again, in that moment, just frozen with just fear and terror and horror. So glad that she did not die, obviously. And, you know, I'm sad about her and Paul. But he was just too nice for the show. But her, I don't know necessarily putting aside her differences with Nolan, but going for her kid. Like she said, she would do it for Mark, and she's going for it with Oliver. And good job, Paul, again, like convincing her of that it's possible. Like anything's possible. You can do anything, Deb. You're just as much a superhero as they are. Yeah, I did. Like, I've been happy for Deb with Paul. Let's be honest, he's a normie. He's a bit vanilla for her life. And so I really loved his speech about how, like, reframing her perspective, because she obviously thinks of herself that way. It's just like the vanilla, normie, boring one in a family of superheroes. And he reframed it. He's like, no, you are a hero too. Just because you're not flying doesn't mean that you aren't as much a part of their world and as much a part of this dynamic and this thing that he recognizes he'll never understand. He's a good guy and very willing to be accepting of it all, but he's never going to understand it like she understands it. She is a part of it. And arguably the strength she shows is even more impressive because she doesn't have like any superhuman abilities. 100%. I think that was the other thing too about Deb's death that, you know, you brought up how horrific it was. And I think, especially because we had talked about it before, I, like Mark, like you, instantly believed that what we were seeing was what was really happening. And in hindsight, there's a part of me that goes, they could not have done that at the start of the episode. You can't kill off Deb in like the first 5 minutes and then still run a completely, you know, 55-minute remaining
of episode, right?
Well, that's why I kind of believe it, 'cause I'm like, this is so unexpected. I thought it was going to happen at the end of the episode, not the beginning.
But like my whole thing is it was so horrifying that, much like Mark, couldn't think clearly, was just seeing what was in front of us and could not think for a second about how, wait, story-wise, how are they going to come back from this if they kill her off in the first, like, how are they going to keep us on board if they do that to Deb and so quickly?
Yeah.
So it wasn't until literally I said it out of my mouth, I'm like, please let this be a vision. And then he was just like, he snapped out of it. But until that moment, my brain did not have the capacity to consider any alternative to what I was seeing right in front of me. And that speaks to how good the show is, both for keeping us guessing, keeping us on the edge of our seat, keeping us as afraid of as Mark is, and expecting the worst, which is the same headspace that he is in.
Yeah. Overall, it's a very strong season. Really looking forward to season 5, how Mark keeps a secret, who he tells. You think of eventually those Viltrumites, if that, he doesn't tell anybody, the Viltrumites are going to have children, offspring, and they're going to get superpowers. And it's like all of a sudden, okay, there's a bunch of people that have the Viltrumite superpowers.
Well, part of me had thought if they're going to peacefully live among humans and they make more Viltrumites, that's not going to say that the Viltrumites will be of the same mentality as Viltrumites. They will have lived among humans and could very well be more along the mental lines of Mark. The shadow side of that thought was also, yeah, but there are people in our country, in our world, who get indoctrinated by crazy parents who have fanatical and fundamental beliefs. So just because they live on Earth doesn't mean that they're automatically going to be immune to that.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't mean they're all going to end up like Mark. I mean, there's other universes of versions of Mark where he's not, this Mark, and he's he sides with his dad, and we saw that in the Invincible War. So yeah, I had the same thought. I was like, well, it doesn't mean that necessarily they're gonna go along with it and what they want. And maybe by living amongst each other, who knows? Maybe they'll end up being like Nolan too. Because then they'll come to see the great things about humanity, and they'll come think of it as their planet. It's a shared planet. Maybe is this the next evolution of humanity? Humanity, Viltrumites and humans.
Yeah.
Great.
There was a part of me that was thinking well, Mark could keep the secret theoretically because you don't know what's going to happen. So getting everybody scared, raising the alarm, launching a face-off with Thrag, that, Thrag made a pretty good convincing argument for why that might not be in the best interest of the planet and every living creature within it.
Yeah.
At the same time, I consider, okay, well, look how Oliver got his powers and evolved, and it wasn't completely a secret. He had some schoolmates who saw some things, and so it was there's no way the secret could be kept forever, even if they aren't indoctrinated to want to kill all of humanity once they get their powers. There's still the fact of people getting powers, X-Men style at puberty and under extreme emotional duress or whatever. People are going to notice that. You can't keep it secret forever. It's Mark just got lucky because he was one, but now you're going to have a bunch. Somebody's going to see something.
All right. Top 5 characters for this season.
Oh God, we didn't even talk about Eve, but definitely Eve for all the hell that she went through. I feel like they did a good job with her as well. Just, she's been going through her own emotional trauma with, finding out the pregnancy, loss of powers, Mark going off to a battlefront, the abortion. These are all, any one of those is enough to be horribly traumatic, but she got the bucket full of them. And she's living with her parents, trying to help them when they are so incredibly unkind and unsupportive of her. So, the fact that she said to Mark, I haven't been taking care of myself. And they showed, she's gained weight and everything. And if she was comfortable in that, then fine. But she's clearly not. And it feels like it's sort of an emotional response that's showing up physically for her.
Yep.
And I thought that was another good thing that they showed, and gave representation to, because you don't usually see that. And so Eve, hands down, for everything that she's going through.
Nolan, because even if, a lot of the characters on the show haven't necessarily forgiven him for what he's done, and he's still got a long way to go, it's got me more on his side, at least, and cheering for him. And when we thought Thrag might have killed him, being horrified about that. And so the way that they're handling his redemption arc is really great. It's not easy, and it's not just as simple as saying, and saying and meaning that I'm sorry, because I do believe that he is sorry for his actions and he's regretting what he did, and he's not the same person or the same Viltrumite that he was before. But just to see him continue to put in the work to just because then that is truly changing and redeeming yourself, and truly being sorry is going to apologize to people, not getting the forgiveness that you wanted, but not letting that deter your growth and your redemption in there. And that's like, he's getting frustrated with that, I think, but he's not stopping, and he's continuing to try to be better. And so I really enjoyed that with him.
I think that was really well said. And yeah, Nolan would be on my list too, of course. And with Nolan comes Debbie.
Yeah, of course.
Because I think it would have been so easy for the show creators to be like, well, we know we want to get them back into some kind of relationship. I'm not saying that it has to be romantic, but they want it feels like the direction is moving towards some kind of positive relationship between them. And I think it would be very easy, because we see it a lot in entertainment, right? It's, I'm sorry. Oh, he's so handsome, and okay, I guess he really means it, and sure, everything's forgiven. It's like, that is not real life. And Nolan, like, the amount of stuff he has to make up for is enormous, So I love that she's pissed as hell. I love that she is dishing it out to him, because she's earned the right to do that. And she didn't get that chance. He pissed off after he blew up her world, and she's been there trying to pick up the pieces. Oh, and taking care of his child from his other wife, So I just love that she continues to dish it out. And I love her strength in recognizing that she doesn't owe him anything. She has every right to her emotions, and she is going to feel them. And if he sticks around and there's something on the other side of that, well, then great for them. But if not, she doesn't owe it to him, and she's not going to force herself to do that. She's going to show up for her family, which are the boys, and she's going to be civil to him as much as she has to for the boys.
I just love the scene between her and Nolan when he was like, she sees him for the first time and lets him have it, and they just handled that scene so well, and I loved her in that moment. And just the wisdom she drops to everyone as well. Like, she's helped out Mark and Oliver, and so she's great. Thrag, cause just surprising me, could have been a one-dimensional character that is just super tough and strong and a badass like that, but is just, the villain. But these last couple episodes, him not killing Mark and saying there's too few Viltrumites, shows that he is, a man of conviction, at least, and he really does care about the Viltrumite people and the line and continuing that. And I think, they've shown he's changed too, and he's had to change his tactics so much. And like at the end of this one, he's doing a freaking peace talk. So, and giving Mark a chance instead of, like, he didn't need to meet him. They could have just lived amongst them. But he kind of showed Mark respect, and I think wanted to see again what kind of Viltrumites they are making necessarily, like if they're gonna merge with humans. And so he saw like what kind of fighter Mark is. Cool, he took out Conquest. Now what kind of man is Mark? Is he willing to save his people's lives? Do humans care as much about their lives as I do about the Viltrumites? So it's just Thrag. He's just an imposing figure throughout this season. And then these last few episodes, it's just been a huge standout.
Yeah, Thrag is on my list as well. And the last one for me would be Alan, because there's been so much heavy stuff, so much intense violence, so many serious topics and like mental health and everything in this season, which I've appreciated that they've put all of that in there, and it makes sense for everything that they're going through. But that's why, oh my God, we need some humor. And so whenever Alan shows up, I know I'm going to laugh. Like, he brings humor. It's going to be a little bit lighter. Also, the characters that surround Alan tend to bring in humor. Zoe and Alan's girlfriend, and like, just, the bubble around him that comes in with him in a lot of scenes. It's like, okay, put down the heavy stuff for a minute, can stop being quite so much on the edge of the seat in like a panic and fear, and just like, it's going to be a little fun now. We can have a little fun. Get a time out from that stuff.
And then, Mark, obviously, And I just
MVP.
love what they do, showing the how strong you have to be mentally and psychologically to be a hero as well. It's not just about the physical strength and abilities, but everything that he's seen, like worrying about the people that you love and care about, and not worrying about like not being able to protect them either. Like, what good are these powers if you can't protect the ones that you love, and the responsibility on his shoulders, and him being so young and having to deal with all of this, and having to deal with it for as long as he has, really. I mean, like, as soon as he entered the superhero gig, it's not been easy for him. And I just like the way that the show is handling that. I normally am not, like we talked about in this Young Justice, like I don't really love a lot of times when, like, characters are going through trauma in a show, especially if it's like a show that, like, I'm just kind of like watching not for the dramatic parts, but I'm watching more for the action, or for but this, I think they've handled it really well, where they haven't lost me at all, and I'm really empathizing with Mark in these moments, and it's not, to me, dragging the show down at all, or dragging down any of my hype for the show. So yeah, I just think that the way they've written Mark's character in this and portrayed his struggles have been very believable, and they've just done an excellent job portraying it, as far as I'm concerned.
His name is Invincible.
Mm-hmm.
He's so strong and so powerful,
Mm-hmm.
but what makes him a hero is the vulnerability and the struggles that he has. And they really show that. And they do a great job with the relationships. And I mean, I appreciate the fact that there's a mental health struggle going on, because my God, who wouldn't have one in his circumstances, And they didn't shy away from it. They didn't go like, well, he's a superhero and he's physically invincible, therefore he has to be mentally perfect all the time too. It's like, no, he is human, and it's showing his humanity in all of its glorious and ugly forms that makes this show so successful.
Let us know your thoughts about this down below in the comments. Thank you so much for going on this Invincible journey with us. We'll be back for season 5 with more Invincible reactions.
Yeah.
And Death Note will be taking over on Tuesdays on our channel. And if you want full uncut reactions and early ad-free access to all our content, check out our Patreon, or you can also check out our YouTube membership for early access. Thanks so much for watching Invincible with us, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.